back home in your country, you used to be a okereka, don't you? So your assistant jobs or carer jobs, they are more flexible, especially for me, for someone like me that have got a family. There are some things you should leave behind in Africa or back home before coming here. I will still choose UK. First of all,
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's still your favorite person, Cyndy Cjay. And if you're just seeing this beautiful face for the first time, you are welcome. Consider subscribing to this channel, okay? All right, so guys, in today's video, we have a guest in our channel, a beautiful person in our channel today. So let me give her the honor to introduce her beautiful self. She's also a YouTuber here on YouTube, but then let me give her the honor to introduce her beautiful self. All right.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be here and thank you guys for having me. My name is Chinemerem and I'm a YouTuber based here in the UK. I talk about life in the UK and moving to the UK generally. My channel name is Your Taste Lifestyle, so you could connect with me on my channel if you are happy to do so. And thank you guys for having me again. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so I'll call you Chinemere, right? Okay, so I have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
As someone that has been in UK for a long time, so I have a couple of questions to ask you, and I believe you are at the right position to answer some of these questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's just start with the first one. How long have you lived in the UK, and what do you have to tell us newbies that just came to the UK? I just came to the UK a couple of months ago. So how long have you lived here and what do you have to tell us that just moved into the UK?
Okay, so I've been here for over 5 years. Yes, over 5 years. And what I will tell newbies in the UK is that there are some things you should leave behind in Africa or back home before coming here, really. That mentality of converting money to your local currency. Maybe Naira or any other cities or any other currency. I think you should leave that behind because it doesn't work here. It doesn't work here. And two, what else the other thing I would tell newbies is that nothing is free in Freetown. So coming here doesn't mean that life is already made or everything is free. I know back home we used to have that mentality that once I move abroad, my life is made, money I will make and arrived. It's not always like that here. So you would face some challenges, but the main thing is if you work it out well, you'll be able to pull through your challenges.
Okay. All right. That's a nice one. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you for telling, especially the one you said of having the mindset of converting your current. A lot of people do that. I can remember the first time I came to the UK, I did it. I will not even lie about it. Like I'll enter into a shop to buy something. I'm like, 10,000 naira. Ejego so pause. What is too much? I had that mentality the first time I came, but now that I'm now living here, I don't
blame anybody to be honest.
Anything I want to buy, so far as I can afford it, I just buy it and go.
True. Right. Times I'll go to the shop to buy some groceries. When I came newly, I will come back empty-handed. Mother will be like, "What's wrong? Why didn't you buy it? Didn't you?" And I will be with my husband's ATM card anyway, and he'll be like, "What's wrong? Why didn't you buy it?" I'll be like, "The money is too much, my dear. I can't even buy it." I said, "Too much? How?" I was converting to Naira. I didn't know what I was doing then.
Okay, so if you had to choose, like you said, you stayed here for 5 years. So if you had to choose between living in the UK, US or Canada, which one will you choose? And can you tell us why?
I will still choose UK. I haven't been to Canada and US, but I've been doing some research. Of course, I'm in the field where I research about these countries to know which one is best. I will still choose UK. First of all, I've had that in Canada and in US. I have not confirmed this, but when it comes to healthcare, you pay so much for it. It's not like when we pay NHS surcharge here or IHS fee here, and then you go there. I've had babies here, and I imagine the treatment I got. If I had paid for them, it would have been so much, but it was just on a minimal level for me, and I was like, okay, this is actually nice. So yes, I think for me, I will still choose the UK. One, because of healthcare, I feel
Yeah.
it is a lot cheaper and better here in the
Yeah.
UK than in Canada and America.
US. Okay.
And another reason is I just like UK. I just like UK.
Yeah, I
I just
get.
like the UK. Yes, America is a bit ras from the
Yeah,
news we
yeah.
hear. A bit ras, and
Mhm.
Canada is too cold.
Too
Yes,
cold. Ah, too
UK
cold.
is cold, but Canada is
You
colder.
can't compare.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I think UK is for it's UK
yeah,
for me. Yes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
prefer the
Your
UK.
reasons are valid. The healthcare aspect, and then like me, I get cold easily. Like as
Eh,
I'm sitting here right now, the heater is on, oh,
you are
but
feeling cold.
I'm still cold because I'm just wearing one top. I need to
Yeah,
go and wear my sweater. So
yeah,
imagine me going to Canada with this my body system. Almost,
yeah.
I will just turn to ice block.
Definitely not easy.
Yeah, I
It's
understand. Yeah,
colder
your
here
reasons
from
are
what
valid.
so I
Okay.
prefer UK for I think these reasons are the reason why I really prefer UK. No other nothing really
Yeah.
serious about the
They're nice
UK.
reasons. They're nice
Yeah,
reasons. Yeah.
yeah.
So how
Okay.
has life in the UK been juggling um family, YouTube, work without any help? How has it been? How have you been coping? How have you been managing? How has it been? Because I know you have 3 kids, right? So
Yes.
how has it been?
See, I need to drink some cold water at this point. This question
To
needs some
answer this
cold
one,
water, some ice block. This question needs some ice block to answer
I'm
it.
telling you.
It has not been easy. It has
Mhm.
not been easy. And what's the worst is that I came here on a study visa as well,
Okay.
or a student visa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we came on the study route, and at
Okay.
some point, my husband and I were studying, and we were both international students, and we had a child then.
At some
So
point, the two
imagine,
of you were studying.
yes, because he was doing his PhD when I came. So
Okay.
a PhD is for like more years than my
Yeah.
program. So my own
Okay.
was for 1 year.
Yeah.
So at some point when I started, he was still in school, of course. So we had to pay tuition fee of close to £30,000 in 1 year,
Woo!
both people for two of us.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
my
God, my
God.
sister, I don't even know how to start. But
Child.
it has not been easy, to be honest. But
I
what I said before,
understand.
it's not going to be easy. It will never be. See, the truth is, moving to the UK newly will never be easy for you.
Yeah.
Just that's the truth.
Yeah.
If you whether you're coming on a study on the work route, none of them will be easier for
Easy.
you. Although the work route may be a bit easier, but it
Easier.
doesn't mean that life will completely be easy for you
Easy.
here once you
Okay.
move. However, if you are consistent and with time, you will definitely scale through the stress and all those.
Yeah.
But it is definitely not easy. At some
Mhm.
point, anyway, I got my mom came over, she helped me with childcare, and I was working back to back 7 days a week. I was doing 7 nights, 7 shifts a week just to meet up with the tuition
So
fee. And the good thing is that I was on a dependent visa, but
then,
on a tier
okay.
4 dependent visa. So my
Okay.
husband was on the main visa, and so he couldn't work as much. So
Yeah.
me, the dependent, was now working more. He was working
More.
as much as he could, but I was now working, and we're balancing and doing all
Yeah.
those ones.
Yeah.
Another thing is, if you have a dependent, maybe your husband or your wife, let's stop this strife, this competition. I want to be better than you. You are this, you are that, you are a woman, so stay at home and all. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Main thing is two of you should work together. If you work together, you can achieve it. There are some people that came the same time we came, but they are back to Nigeria because they couldn't work together. The main thing is working together. Let there be no strife. Don't be
Yeah.
jealous. Let us, I just feel we should just do it
Are
as
you for real jealous of your own partner too?
exactly, people do it, to be honest. So just do it like it is me and you. It is a you
Yeah.
and me thing, not like me, you then. It
Competition.
is two of us. So let's just try and work together. If you have a dependent or if you have a partner, work together with your partner and see that you achieve your dreams together. But yeah, basically that's it. It's
Okay,
not been easy.
let me cite a scenario. Let's say you have to go to work and your husband has to go to work too. Like not like at the same time. Let's say your shift is starting by 7 and his own is ending by 7. So it will take like an hour for him to get home, and yours is starting by 7. So you need to leave by 6. So between that 6 that you're supposed to leave and 8 he's supposed to come back, maybe that 2 hours time frame, how do you manage such situation when it comes up? What do you do with the kids? Where do you keep the kids? How do you manage it? What do you do with your kids? I don't know if you get me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be honest, on my own part, we've never had that clash. We've never
Oh
had
wow.
that clash because we have this ahead plan.
Okay.
But when we have that clash, we normally have somebody around, maybe my mom or my
Okay.
mom-in-law, because
Yeah.
at some point my mom came, and at some point my mom-in-law came as
Okay.
well. So,
Okay.
but when we are both alone with the
Alone.
kids, never have that clash. We've never had
Okay.
the clash before. But I know people that have the clash. What they do is they get a childminder or a carer to help them with childcare for
Yeah.
that 1 hour or two
Yeah. Two
hours,
hours.
or they
Okay.
have a family member where a
Around.
family friend where they can take the child to or the
Two.
kids to. But
Okay.
for me, I've never experienced it. That's just the truth about it. I've never had it before.
Okay. 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 So as a senior, how do I say it? As a senior in this game, like you've been in the UK for longer time, yeah. So can you tell us some shops where we can get affordable things, maybe food items, basically food items. So can you tell us affordable shops to shop from?
Okay. For affordable shop for grocery,
Yeah, for
for
grocery.
me, Lidl is my go-to. Lidl.
Okay.
All the way. I've done a comparison. I've done price comparison for this shop, both Tesco, Asda, Lidl, and Aldi.
Okay.
And from my discovery, I found out that Lidl is the cheapest. Oh, wait. Aldi is actually the cheapest.
Hmm.
But Lidl has more options for me than Aldi.
Okay.
And the discrepancy between Aldi and Lidl is not that significant, in my own opinion.
Okay.
So for me, I think it's Lidl for grocery
Lidl.
shopping. It is Lidl.
Okay.
But if you've got kids and you need to buy stuffs for your kids, maybe food
Okay.
for your kids, it is
Okay.
Asda. Asda the cheapest when it comes to
Hmm.
shopping for babies, like babies, yes,
Okay, for
milk,
babies.
yes, all those milk and all. It is
Okay.
Asda. But
Okay.
if you've got grown-up kids, like 2 years, 3 years, that they don't need all
Yeah.
those milk and all, it
Yeah.
is Lidl. And for the whole household, it is Lidl.
Oh wow.
When it comes to buying your clothes, because definitely you have to buy clothes for yourself, for your kids, it's
Yeah.
definitely Primark and
Primark.
Matalan.
Primark and what?
Matalan.
Matala. Oh, okay. It's Primark. I know Primark, but Matala, I don't think I've heard that one.
You will like Matalan if you find it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
also good. It's as good as
Okay.
Primark. Even some
Oh.
things are even cheaper in Matalan than Primark.
Oh
Like going
wow.
back to school clothes, buying clothes for your kids for school
Yeah.
and all those small other items. Matalan
Okay.
is actually very better than Primark.
Primark. Okay.
Then, if you are going to buy household items, you can check
Mm-hmm.
out Wilco for cheaper
Yeah,
things.
Rico.
Wilco
Rico.
and B&M. Don't
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to
yeah.
Asda and Tesco to buy your household items.
Household items.
You'll be
Okay.
killing yourself. That would be too much money. So just go to Wilco, B&M, B&Q, all those ones. Then you can
Yeah.
get all those things
Yeah.
from there. Another good one is Facebook Marketplace. People underrate that
Mm-hmm.
place. They'll be like, oh, it is used items. Back home in your country, you used to be a kreka, don't you? So you definitely you should be used to use
Then
items.
that's select.
Mhm. So go to Facebook Marketplace. Some of them are really actually very new. Some
Yeah.
things you get there very new, very
Mm-hmm.
fresh, and
Mm-hmm.
even if they're not new or they're not fresh, you can just sanitize them. If you're looking to save money. But if you have money, why not go and buy new ones? But if you want to cut down on some cost, you can go to Facebook Marketplace. You can
Yeah.
get all household items, clothes for kids. Even sometimes you will see food, free foods
Okay.
on there, which sometimes I know my African people will not like it because it's not African food. It may be like British food.
Yeah.
But food aside, household and clothing,
Yeah.
you can find them on Facebook Marketplace and they are
Okay.
actually very, very cheap
Affordable.
or sometimes free.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. I've heard of Facebook Marketplace, but the one I've used is Gumtree. Gumtree. That's
Gumtree is
like a
also good.
website. Yeah.
Gumtree is also good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So, like I said, I don't want this section to be so long. Now, let's move to the last question. Working as a carer, maybe healthcare assistant, support worker, senior support worker, all those health related stuffs. Working as a carer and then working in a factory as a factory worker, maybe food factory, warehouse, stuff like that. Which one do you think is better and why?
I think working as a carer is better than working as a factory worker. For
Okay.
me, these are my reasons. It may not be the
Okay.
same for every other person, but these
Yeah.
are my reasons. First
Okay.
of all, carer job, or yes, care assistant jobs or carer jobs, they are more flexible, especially for
Okay.
me, for someone like me that have got a family and my
Yeah.
hands are so full. So yes, care assistant jobs, they are very flexible. You can get 8 to 2, 8 to 3, 7 to this and all. And also, care assistant jobs, they may be tedious, but they are not as tedious as factory jobs. Factory jobs are not very flexible when it comes to timing. They are not also very easy to do. People that do it,
Yeah.
they really complain a lot.
Yeah.
And it is actually, it is obviously very easy to get a care assistant job than to get a factory job. Reason being that sometimes factory job, they can want to do 1 or 2 checks on you. They want to check your capability or your capacity. They want to check so many things on you, and before they can employ you, because the job is not easy. But for care assistant one, once you reach the criteria, once you just maybe have 1 or 2 things, they will train you on the job as you go. So for me, I think it's care assistants, and my reason is because I've got a family. I want a job that will give me that flexibility for myself, my family, and other things that I have to do. So it's obviously care assistant for me than the factory.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Okay, so thank you very, very much for coming to our channel. We really appreciate this channel, all my subscribers, everybody in here. We really appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much, because you've explained a lot of things here, and I feel my subscribers, those in the UK here, they will learn from what you just said, and those that plan on relocating to the UK, what you've said will go a long way helping them as well. So thank you so much for gracing this channel. Okay,
thank you for having me. I appreciate it all.
All right, so guys, please do well to go to her channel, subscribe to her channel. She does a lot of videos, a lot of content about UK, studying abroad, scholarship, working in the UK, everything you need to know about UK. I think she's the right person to learn all these things from. Okay, so do well to subscribe to her channel. Thank you so much once again. Okay,
all right, thank you for having me.
All right, okay, guys, bye.
All right, bye guys.